On June 14th, 2011, this is polling you number 68. Greeting bridge friends, and welcome back to Day 4, Part 2. More on Incredible Defenders leading broken suits. On this session, we'll have three hands that will be very similar. We'll have different spot cards in each hand, and we'll see how that affects our opening lead. Okay, let's begin. Let's begin with the slideshow of these three different hands and take a look at the differences our leads will make based upon varying the spot cards by just small amounts. Okay, here we go. On hand number 4, South is the dealer and bids 1 heart. Our left-hand opponent then bids 1 spade, showing 4 or more spades, 6 or more points. Back to South, our right-hand opponent bids 2 clubs. 5 hearts so far, and it looks like 4 clubs. Then back to North, our left-hand opponent bids 3 clubs. They can't seem to find a fit in the major suit, but North apparently has interest in game and is supporting the club suit. They're looking for a 3 no-trump game, and South does accept, bidding 3 no-trump. So it's 1 heart, 1 spade, 2 clubs, 3 clubs, accepting a 3 no-trump game, and it's our lead. Our hand is 10-4 in spades, in hearts, King, Queen, 9-7, nice suit, in diamonds, King, Jack, 10, 8, and in clubs, 9-8-7. Well, what do we know so far? We know the opponents seem to have 25 points for their 3 no-trump game, and we are holding 9 high card points. So our partner may have maybe about 5 or 6 points in their hand. So what do we want to lead here? Well, in hearts we do have 2 touching honors, the king and the queen, don't we? But this is our right-hand opponent's suit. Probably they have the ace, so we want to go ahead and hang on to our king-queen. This is only 2 of the top 5 honors. Look at our diamond suit, though. We have king, jack, 10. We have 3 of the top 5 honors in this suit, more honors here, so we'd like to lead the suit. And with a broken sequence, we lead the top of our interior sequence. See the jack, 10, 8? We treat this as though it's a sequence suit. We don't want to lead our king, and we don't want to lead the 8. If we lead the 8 and the opponents have a 9, that could give up an extra trick. So the jack of diamonds is the top of the interior sequence. And so on a good day, we're hoping our partner may have the ace and the queen of diamonds, or maybe at least one of those. And if a partner has the ace and can come back to us, we might be able to trap a queen of diamonds to pin that queen of diamonds in the south hand. On hand number 5, once again, South opens 1 heart, and North bids 1 spade, 2 clubs, 3 clubs, 3 no-trump, all pass. Our hand is almost identical to the one we had on hand number 4. This time, 10-4 in spades, King, Queen, 9-7 in hearts. A little bit different in diamonds here. We have a King, Jack, 9 little, a 2 spot. We do not have the 10 of diamonds this time, so we don't have any sequence suit, do we? In clubs, 9-8-7. So what do we know about the hand? We know the opponents have 25 points or so. We have 9 points. Our partner on a good day has 5 or 6 points in their hand. So what do we want to lead here? Well, we'd want to lead the 2 of diamonds. We'd want to try our 4th best lead. We're going to hope that our partner has the ace of diamonds and that we might be able to pin, to trap, South with the queen and 10. We have these nice tennises in the diamond suit. Now, even if our partner has a queen of diamonds or a 10 of diamonds, those are all useful cards, aren't they? However, we don't want to lead this jack or the 9. The opponents could have the tennises above our jack with the queen, could have the cards above the 9, the 10, and the queen, and making those leads would cost us tricks. So we want to lead 4th best the 2. And when we lead the 2, how many cards do we have in our suit if we're leading 4th best? Right, exactly 4. If we had something more than a 4-card suit, then we wouldn't be leading the 2. If we had a 5-card suit, well, we don't have a 1 or a 0 in the suit. There are no 1s or 0s in a bridge deck. So when we lead the 4th best and we lead a 2, we're promising exactly 4 cards. Something that might be helpful to know for our partner. On hand number 6, we'll have the same auction. South, 1 heart. North, 1 spade. South, 2 clubs, 3 clubs, 3 no-trump, all pass. Our hand is slightly different this time. In spades, 10-4. In hearts, this time no king-queen. Instead, we have 5-4-3-2, 4 little. In diamonds, King, Queen, 10, 9, 8, a nice 5-card suit. And in clubs, 9, 8 tight. So what do we know here? We know we'd like to promote the diamonds. Our partner may have some tricks elsewhere or may be able to get back to us in the diamond suit. And the declare, well, they're going to try to disrupt our communication. We'll talk about the rule of 7 a little bit later when we actually go to play the hand, but a holdback to try to prevent us from promoting this lovely diamond suit. We have 5 points. The opponents have about 25 or so. That leaves our partner with maybe 8, 9, or 10 points on a good day. So what are we going to do? We're going to go ahead and lead the top of our broken sequence, the king of diamonds, right? We have the top 2 connecting, so we lead the top of those connected honors with 3 of the top 4, even more than that here, and the top 2 touching honors, so leading the king of diamonds. And we're hoping that we can promote either our suit or perhaps maybe partner may get several tricks later on in their suit since they have up to 10 high card points. On hand number 4, South is a dealer in spades, a stiff ace. In hearts, ace 5 times, that's 4 and 4 is 8 high card points. In clubs, king, queen, 10, 4 times a nice suit. That brings us up to 13 points. And in diamonds, queen third, another 2 is 15. Opening 1 heart. Over to west with a 4-4-3-2, 4-4 in the red suits, king, jack, 9, 4 times. That's righty's suit. And in diamonds, king, jack, 10, 4 times. It'll be a pass. Over to north. King, jack, 5 times in spades. 4 high and 1 distribution makes 5. In hearts, a stiff jack. Well, we'll give it 1 point since that's partner's suit. Brings us up to 6. In clubs, ace, jack, 6 times. Well, there's another 5. Looks like should be some distribution also. So this is getting close to an opening hand. So how do you want to bid it? Do you want to bid the 1 spade with a 5-card spade suit? Or do you want to break to the 2-level barrier and bid 2 clubs? Well, this north likes to find an 8-card major and decides to bid 1 spade. Although technically, 2 clubs might be a better bid, and then rebidding spades and rebidding spades a second time to show the shape a little bit more effectively. At any rate, it's 1 spade by north. This amuses east. They have 5 spades themselves. Queen 9-8, 7, 5 times. 3 hearts to the 10, and ace 9-7, 5 times in diamonds. Pass. Back to south. South does not want to bid 1 no trump with a 5-4-3-1 shape and wants to show the pattern by bidding clubs. 2 clubs will be the bid. A pass by west. Back to north. North is very surprised with 6 clubs themselves. They're kind of surprised that it looks like it's a 4-card club suit by partner South. 5 clubs might be too high, and so it's a little bit problematic what to bid now at this point. North is in a little bit of a quandary. What might the bid be? Well, how about the 4th suit, which is an artificial bid, 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds may or may not be a natural suit. A new suit that's bid by responder is forcing, except when opener rebids 1 no trump. In this case, they didn't. They bid suits. So a new suit by the responder is forcing, and the 4th suit may be artificial. 4th suit forcing. So 2 diamonds is a nice way to get out of the problem. On bidding 3 clubs would be a definite underbid, and 4 clubs might not propel them to 5-club contract. They might be short. It may not be the 29 points that are needed to make a 5-level contract. So 2 diamonds to ask partner, what do you want to do next? And after 2 diamonds, well, there could be a double over here by east, but they elect to pass. And then by south, yes, they'll bid 2 no trump. If they're saying in north, 2 diamonds, an artificial bid, it looks like they're looking to see if south can bid no trump, and south can. They will go ahead and bid 2 no trump. After south's 2 no trump, north is willing to go 3 no trump. They're going to say 3 no trump based upon the 6-card club suit. Looks like it could produce 6 tricks for partner if partner, after all, does have 4 clubs. So partner ought to have 3 other tricks in their hand, so the king of spades might also be helpful, so sure, they're going to bid 3 no trump. And the auction passes out, and it's up to west to lead. West, what do you want to lead? Well, the correct lead would be the top of the inner sequence, the jack of diamonds. Leading anything else will not be a productive lead in this situation. We want to lead one of these connected, and the typical is the top of a connected sequence to let partner know that you have a sequence suit. We do not want to lead the king because it is not part of the sequence. If we had king, queen, 10, then we would lead the king. But in this case, we're going to lead the top of the interior sequence. And we can see we have 3 of 4 cards be with the Jack, 10, and 8. So we're going to want to lead the Jack of diamonds. Okay, we lead the Jack, and the dummy comes down. We see a singleton. Our partner, thank goodness, goes up with ace. They may be wondering, is this the top of a sequence? But because they have the 9 of diamonds, they realize that it is a broken sequence, and so they're going to go ahead and go up just on the off chance that partner did perhaps have the king of diamonds. So after winning the ace, what should we come back with here in the east hand? Well, certainly we're going to want to come back with a diamond. The question is, which one? Which one would you lead? Well, a lot of you would probably want to lead the 2 of diamonds. We'll discuss this more a little bit later. So we'll lead the 2, and now it's over to south. Well, it looks like this queen is pinned, doesn't it? It could be the king is held by the east hand. We're not really sure. Might be better just to go ahead and duck it and see what happens. So a 5 is played. Okay. Now it's over to the west hand. Do you want to play the king, the 10, or the 8? Critical play here. The correct card is to play the 10. If you play the 8, what's going to happen? You're going to win the king, you're going to win the 10, but you're not ever going to be able to get back to the east hand. Do you see that? If you play the 8 now, what happens is this, is they're going to go ahead and then win the king, win the 10, but how in the world are you going to get back to this 9? You're never going to be able to do that. At this point, the declarer is going to have the rest of the tricks. Okay, let's try that again. So back to trick 1, coming with a low diamond to the 10, not the 8, playing the king of diamonds, and an 8 of diamonds back to our partner's 9 that overtakes our 8, and now they can cash the 7 of diamonds. All right, let's go back and review that again. Going back to the bidding, it was 1 heart. Arguably, 2 clubs is a better bid here. Our north decided to go 1 spade. It then went 2 clubs. Not sure if 3, 4, or 5 clubs was best. They Q-bid the 4-suit forcing, 2 diamonds. It then went 2 no trump. And this is a little bit of a problem, isn't it? 3 no trump, because it's such a black hand. It begs to play in clubs. But 5 clubs would that make? Let's take a look. So rather than 3 no trump, let's go ahead and put it in 5 clubs. Oh, I hit 6 clubs by mistake. Oh, well, how about that? They cannot set 6 clubs. It not only makes 5 clubs, it makes 6 clubs. So certainly, while we like to bid a 5-card suit, when we've got a good suit like this in clubs, don't be afraid to bid it. You might find that you can make a slam in the minor suit. In this case, you can, whereas 3 no trump, it goes down. Going back to our 3 no trump contract, we can see that the top of the interior sequence is the correct lead. East wins it with the ace. And in this situation, the question was, is 2 the correct play? We normally return the count signal when we come back, although it's kind of odd this time because the longer hand turns out to be the one in 3rd seat. Still, it would probably be better if they played a high-low from an even number of return cards. If you play a 2, it's going to make it look to partner as though you have a odd number. You'll have a tripleton. And over here in West, they might think the suit splits 4, 4, 4, 1. They might think South has 4, although I would think that South would have instead bid 2 diamonds instead of 2 clubs with that pattern. But that's another story. So at any rate, a 6 might have been a better return card rather than the 2, because our partner, when we return the 2, what happens is they might just go ahead and play the 8. And as we saw, if the 8 is played, the suit is going to be blocked. There's no way to cash this 5th diamond over in the east hand. Okay, very good. Let's try another hand. On our 5th hand, north is dealer. In spades, king, jack, 9, 8, 7, 5 times. 4 high and 1 distribution makes 5. In diamonds, king 3 times. Not much there. In clubs, though, ace, king, jack, 5 times. There's another 8 points, plus 1 distribution, and a 5, 5, 3, 0, no hearts. Looks like it's worth at least 14 points. Do you want to open 1 spade or 1 club? Well, a lot of players and even some bridge teachers might argue about this one. Many will open 1 spade Then bidding clubs and rebidding clubs, although some would argue that you start with clubs, and when your partner bids a red suit, you bid spades and then rebid spades. It's just a different style. In this case, we have more strength in club suit. Some might even tip that in their favor, but probably most people will open one spade, looking for that 8-card fit, so it starts with one spade. Over to the east hand, Jack 5 times in spade suits, interesting. Diamonds, ace 3 times. A stiff 4 of clubs, and in hearts, 10 4 times, a pass. To south, in spades, a stiff ace of spades. In diamonds, queen 10 3 times, that makes 6. In clubs, queen 10 4 times, another 2 makes 8. And in hearts, ace jack 5 times. 8 and 5 makes 13, and some of you would like to count an extra distribution point for that 5th heart, although with ace jack 5 times, it's kind of questionable. But at any rate, we're going to go ahead and respond 2 hearts over 1 spade. Over to west, we have a 4-4-3-2, king jack 9 4 times in diamonds, in hearts, king queen 9-7. We're going to pass, especially enjoying that we've heard hearts to our right. Now back to north. North will go ahead and respond 3 clubs, so the auction goes 1 spade, 2 hearts, 3 clubs, showing this lovely club suit. A pass by east, and south likes the fact that there's clubs, although they expect north maybe has a 4-card club suit, and with queen 10 third in diamonds, feels very comfortable bidding 3 no trump. So the auction is 3 no trump, passed out, and the opening lead is by west. West, what do you want to lead this time? Okay, let's begin by examining our high card points. We have 5 in hearts, and another 4 in diamonds makes 9. The opponents are showing about 25 points. Our partner could have perhaps 5 or 6 points on a good day, so we want to see if we can hit our partner's suit as well as promote ours. If partner has an ace of diamonds, good things could happen. So we're going to go ahead and lead a 4th best diamond. We do not want to lead the jack of diamonds. We don't have a connected sequence this time, right? We want to go ahead and lead the 9 of diamonds or the 2 of diamonds. And a 9 would be next to top of nothing, is where a partner would probably interpret it, so we don't want to lead the 9. Instead, we're going to lead the 4th best 2. A low will come down from the dummy. Our partner goes up, 3rd hand high with an ace, and a 5 comes from the south closed hand. Okay, over to east, you're looking at the dummy, and what do you want to come back in? While the dummy is void in hearts, we've heard that south does have 5 cards in the heart suit. And the ace held, our partner led 2, bottom of something, so our partner should have a primary honor, at least a queen. Let's go ahead and play a diamond back. We'll play a diamond. Actually, it should be a 7 coming back and not the 6, but oh well. So it went from a diamond to the 10 in the south hand, jack by partner in the east hand, and a 4 from the north hand. A king of diamonds is played by the west hand. Everybody follows, and it drops the queen of diamonds. And then the 9 of diamonds is played on the 13th trick, and our partner discards a spade. It looks like it could be a medium spade. Doesn't look like a low spade, but we're not sure. And a heart is pitched by the south hand. After winning the 13th diamond, the 4th round of diamonds, we're going to play the king of hearts, splitting our king-queen honors. We know that south will have the ace. Our partner we can't really expect any more from, can we? We thought that our partner may have 4 or 5, and if they played an ace of diamonds, they're pretty well shot in terms of their points. So we're kind of on our own now, and we're going to hope to cash this last heart at some point in time. That is, unless the opponents are going to run out all the cards in the black suit. And as it turns out, our partner does have a queen also. So with both of the defenders having a major suit queen, eventually either the queen of spades or the queen of hearts will take a trick. So let's go ahead and watch the play. What are we going to do from south? Well, we're going to unblock this ace of spades so we can go ahead and cash that king of spades. So ace of spades, everybody follows. We play a low club up to the jack. We then come with a king of spades. We go ahead and play an ace of clubs. We play a 2 clubs back to our queen, kind of going back and forth, not necessarily that we need to. A 10 of clubs back to the king of clubs. We now take our 3 of clubs. East, who's been waiting with the queen of spades, will go ahead and overtake the jack in the dummy. Okay, let's go back and review this hand. The bidding seems okay. Some would argue that it should have started with 1 club and then spade, planning to rebid a spade. Finding a 5 club contract is going to be a little bit difficult here. The question is, does 5 clubs make? Let's take a look at it. Okay, going to 5 clubs. And let's go ahead and make it in the north hand to make it interesting. There's only one lead that will set it, and it will be the ace of diamonds. Anything else, and what will happen is they'll get a chance to pitch. They'll play the ace of spades. They'll then put the king of spades, and what do you think they're going to pitch in the south hand? They're going to pitch a diamond. So they'll only have 2 diamond losers. So the question is, when they're at the 5-level contract, would you lead away from an unprotected ace? We normally like to have ace-king before we'll lead a suit. The answer is when the opponents are at a high-level contract, a high-level suit contract, oftentimes it's not a bad strategy to play an unprotected ace, hoping our partner has the king. So we make a more aggressive lead when it's a suit contract, even though we don't have a guarded king to go with our ace. Yes, in this case, if they're in 5 clubs, if we play the ace of diamonds, well, you can see what happens. Our partner will signal encouragement. We'll then play another diamond, and because they're 3-3, we still trap this queen, don't we? But if, on the other hand, as anything else was led, other than the diamond suit, and they were in 5 clubs, they would make it. One aspect I want to discuss was on bidding. So let's say that it went 1 spade, 2 hearts, 3 clubs. South does not have to automatically go 3 no trump. 4th suit forcing at the 2 level is artificial. At the 3 level, a nice advanced treatment says, I have half a stopper. Partner, do you have the other half of a stopper? And isn't this qualified beautifully? Queen, 10, 5. We have some doubt whether this is a stopper or not. Queen third, even queen 10 third. Queen jack third, sure, fine. But if instead of bidding 3 no trump directly, if we went 3 diamonds saying we have half a stopper, partner, how about you? Our partner north are going to say, well, geez, I don't have half a stopper at all. I do have 3 placeholders, but they might be reluctant to bid 3 no trump. They might then bid 3 spades, saying, I'm sorry, partner, I'm rebidding my spades, it's true, but you forced me into something. I'm not really so happy in 3 no trump. They might at this point find that 5 club contract and play in a club, either partial or club game. So the 4th suit forcing at the 3 level for advanced players says, partner, I have a half a stopper. Do you have the other half? If so, bid 3 no trump. If not, bid something else. And we saw during play, the lead of the 2 of diamonds, bottom of something, and our partner goes up with the ace. And our partner, rather than playing the 6, should really play present count. The 7 from 7-6 from a doubleton left, a high-low from doubleton. With the lead of the 7 of diamonds, the diamonds are going to fall, and it's going to be 4 tricks for the east-west, and 1 heart or 1 spade coming on trick 13. On our 6th hand, north is a dealer in spades. Ace 9-8-7 6 times. Well, there's 4 high, and I believe 1 for distribution. Normally, top, honor, and out, I wouldn't, but with a 6-card suit, I believe so. So let's count that for 5 points. In diamonds, 2 small. In clubs, ace, king, jack 5 times. That's 8 high and 1 distribution. 9 plus 5 makes 14 points. Opening 1 spade. Over to east, queen, jack 4 times in spades, jack third of diamonds, 2 small clubs, and in hearts, ace, queen, jack 9 4 times. Well, that's 11 points, but we're not so sure that these spades are worth that much, and we don't have a 5-card heart suit, so no bid. To south. In spades, singleton, king of spades. Do we want to value that or not? Well, yes, it's our partner's suit. We'll give it 3 points. In diamonds, ace 3 times, so 4 and 3 make 7. In clubs, queen, jack 4 times, another 2 makes 9. In hearts, king 10, 8, 7, 6, another 3. Enough for game values, so we're going to go ahead and bid 2 hearts in response to 1 spade. Over to west, it's a 5-4-2-2. In diamonds, king, queen, 10, 9, 8. In hearts, 4 babies. No bid. Pass. Back to north. Well, we have a 6-card spade suit here. Do you want to bid it again, or do you want to bid clubs? Well, showing our pattern makes sense. We have a 6-card suit, so we should bid it again. Now, some of you standard American bidders will wonder if this is a forcing bid. It went 1 spade, 2 hearts, and now you're rebidding a suit. Many would play that a rebid of 2 no trump is not forcing, but since south is shown 10 points or more, this is the 5 and dime bid, showing 5 cards or more in the suit, in a major suit that is, and having 10 points or more. With 22, 23 points as a partnership, they should be able to sustain a 3-level contract. So a rebid of 2 spades for many would be forcing. Be sure you have your partnership agreements on these, though. So let's bid 2 spades as though it's a forcing bid. A pass, back to south. 3 no trump, I believe, right? Okay, we've only just begun. There's a lot of interesting things going to happen on this one. Stay tuned. Hang on, and here we go. Okay, over to west. What do you want to lead? Well, you know that there's 5 high card points you have, and they made 3 no trump. They could have 25. They could have a little bit more, but they're not investigating slam. They don't have 29 points. So if they have about 25 to 27, we have 5. Our partner could have the better part of 10 points. So hopefully we can get our partner to get a couple tricks, and we'd like to contribute some also. So with King, Queen, 10, 9, 8, we're going to begin definitely with the diamond suit. The opponents didn't bid that suit, and we're going to like to lead it. Okay, we lead the King of Diamonds, and it plays low from the dummy. Our partner plays a Jack from Jack third. Very good play, partner. If West had not seen a Jack of Diamonds fall, they would be inhibited from continuing the suit. We know it's some type of a touching sequence, right? A broken sequence, King, Queen, 10, or else they shouldn't be leading this suit. So when we play the Jack, it encourages our partner to continue the suit. This is a blocking play. It doesn't show the count. It says, partner, you can go ahead and let that suit roll if you want to. And how about South? They played the 2. What's going on there? Ah, the rule of 7. They're trying to disrupt the communication. So when they have 5 cards in the suit, 3 in South, 2 in the North in diamonds, they subtract that number, 5, from 7, leaves 2, and that's the number of times they duck. And you see how that works here? When a next diamond is played, they duck again. They've ducked twice. And a third time they played, they go up with the ace. Now, if East gets in, they have no way to come back in diamonds, do they? So that was a very good ducking play using that rule of 7 when you're in 3 no trump. Now, obviously, if you have a way to get your 9 trick straight away, or if you see a threat in another suit, you may not want to use that. But generally speaking, when you have to disrupt the opponent's communication, consider that rule of 7 when they're in a no trump contract. Okay, so what's our plan going to be? What's our strategy now for the declarer? Well, we can see we want to unblock this King of Spades to be able to cash the Ace of Spades, and we've got, it looks like, 5 club tricks. Nothing we can do in hearts, because we don't even have a singleton to play back to our King in the south hand. So forget the heart suit, unless we can end play them. All right, so we begin with the King of Spades, unblocking. They both follow. We then play a low club up to the Ace, although we could play these clubs in the south hand first, but just a little bit of back and forth footwork just to kind of sometimes confuse the opponents. Okay, after winning the Ace of Clubs, we come back with a low club to the Queen. Everybody follows, so it's a 5-4-2-2 suit. We play our 10 of Clubs, and we see a 2 of Hearts over here from the West hand, and a 9 of Hearts from the East hand. They're hanging on to those spades dearly over in the East hand. Good for them. Another high club is played, and East, good on you. You're still playing those hearts. You're getting rid of the Jack of Heart, and then the 3 of Clubs. You're getting rid of the Queen of Hearts also. You can see that they're stuck in the dummy. Now, at this point, there's going to be a little gambit played. This is a critical play. If you play the Ace of Spades from the North hand, we can see that the rest of the tricks are going to be earned by the East hand. Is there another play? There is. What if they played a 7 of Spades? What then? What are you going to do over here in the East hand? Let's look at that. So East, don't be in a hurry to play to this trick. If you go up with the Queen, what's going to happen is you're going to let them make the contract. You're going to end play yourself. Think for just a moment. How many spades do they start off with in the North hand? 6. How many did you have? 4. So if South had 2 spades, well, they're never going to be able to get back to this North hand anyway. So it doesn't make sense to play the Queen or the Jack as much as the first impulse, that knee-jerk reaction says, play high, play high. No, you don't want to do that. You want to go ahead and play low And by doing so, you've got a winning play. Your partner comes in with the 10, and then at this point, your partner has 2 more diamond tricks. Do you see that? Let's go back to trick 1. The point is sometimes we all get fixated. We watch one suit and not the other. And it was a heroic play for East to get rid of these hearts and to keep the spades over the dummy spades. This is what we would call a squeeze play or an attempted squeeze play, and it required some careful, cool-headed thinking to get rid of those hearts and to keep the spades. And we did fine on the diamond by unblocking the jack. The declare did great to go ahead and do a hold-up play twice and then cashing. Unblocking the king of spades, another nice play. They started playing some clubs. And after it was 5-4-2-2 suit, North wins the king of clubs. A heart discard from the East hand. Very good. Hanging on to the spades, keeping them behind the dummy because we can see that they're going to be promoting the clubs and end up in the North hand quite soon. So at this point, a jack of clubs is played from the North hand. East plays a heart. Follows from South, and we'll play a low heart over from the West hand. One more club. Well, you once again have to pitch a heart here. After winning the 3 of clubs, you could play the ace of spades. If you do, it's all over. They're going to get the rest of the tricks. But what if you played a 7 of spades at this point? Now what? What are you going to play? As we saw, if you won with the queen, you're going to get the ace for your 3rd and 4th trick, but now you're end played back to the dummy. It turns out you must play low. Now, sometimes we can lose focus, forget what's been played, or get fixated on another aspect of play. The facts are, North had 6 spades. We and East had 4. With the king doubleton and 6 to the ace and dummy, South would hope the opponents had a 3-3 spade split and promote that suit. So the king was a singleton, and if we were paying close attention, the 10 is still outstanding. Perhaps a lot to consider, but that's the charm of bridge. Thinking, analysis, concentration, and memory. So if you play low, partner East wins the 10, cashes those 2 promoted diamonds, and plays a heart back to your ace. Wow! That was not an easy play, but a brilliant move by the declarer. Okay, bridge friends, this concludes Pulling U68, Day 4, Part 2, Incredible Defenders, Leading Broken Suits. For our Premium and Ultra members, please proceed to Part 3 for our concluding video segment with hands-on play with 4 more exciting bridge hands at Bridge Hands. Also, be sure to log in at bridgehands.com to download shareable electronic Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, PDF, and other files that include commentary, hand diagrams, and simulations for bridge programs. Okay, bridge friends, let's hop over to Part 3 for the rest of the show. See you soon.